Hector Quiroga here, immigration attorney, bringing you what I believe will be the most important news regarding immigration this week of May 20th, 2024 to May 26th, 2024. Let's start with what important news that will continue to be news this week. This has to do with the new announcement by the White House about the new policies coming for people seeking asylum at the border. They're saying that now they're going to give the ability to DHS agents, not judges, to be able to adjudicate those applications within 6 months. Now, we know that this is problematic because only an immigration judge should do that. And there are currently 3 million cases behind waiting for an adjudication. And giving this ability to adjudicate this by agents, what it's going to cause is that individuals who came now are going to have their cases adjudicated before people who have been in the country for many years, who have been waiting for a decision. We know that 682 judges are not enough. And so we urge the administration to continue to expand how many judges there might be so those 3 million cases can be adjudicated. So this week we're going to see a lot of backlash regarding this idea that DHS agents can and should make these decisions within 6 months of an immigrant coming and asking for asylum at the border. Okay, this week, what it will likely hit the news and it will be on the watch is the record number of visas approved to boost the United States economy and family reunification. According to the White House, we look at about 5.2 million non-immigrant visas issued so far of 2024. It's a record, it's never happened. So they're primarily tourist and business visas. These are individuals who are not going to be immigrants, and so they're simply coming for a business reason to leave. That record is very, very high, and it is said by the data provided by the Department of Homeland Security that this will boost the economy by about $239 billion annually on tourism and other investment that these business individuals will come. It is important to know that about 4 million of those were visa and business travelers, and about 200,000 were granted to temporary or seasonal workers in agriculture. More than 281,000 visas were identified for family and reunite families, which is a very short percentage of that number, and another 152,000 were for immediate family members of U.S. citizens. And so the criticism here will likely be 152,000 for immediate relatives. That's United States spouse, your child of a United States citizen, for example. There are 152,000 when there are cases that are taking 4 and 5 years to adjudicate, while tourist visas, they were able to move them with travel business for about 4 million. So we'll see the debate from both sides regarding these numbers. This week, I think what will heat up is really interesting. It has to do with the Biden's campaign's new ad and strong and aggressive campaign to the Latino and Hispanic market to secure votes. This has to do with the issue regarding Medicaid. Right now, the data says that about 75% of the Latino Hispanic community in the United States do have access to healthcare. And what they are trying to say is that should Donald Trump be elected on the upcoming campaign, there is a big risk that the Latino Hispanics will lose the access to medical coverage. Obviously, this has a lot of controversy simply because if you're a lawful resident or a citizen of the United States, you have those rights. You have the right of citizenship. That is a privilege, but is vested upon you. It's not a matter of necessarily being Latino, Hispanic. However, this is what is being sort of touted on these ads. This, would say, and they say that about nearly 4.5 million Latinos would lose medical coverage. It's one of the things that is being said. And so this debate is going to be interesting, whether or not it's covered or not. I know in the Latino media and the Hispanic media, the veracity of the data, and then really whether or not a president can simply take away the coverage to lawful residents and citizens of the United States like that. Could that even happen? This is what I had for you this week. If you'd like me to support you, cover you, or lend you some support for any of the points that I mentioned, or anything else regarding immigration, I will be glad to do so. If you please reply to the email on which you found this video, or you can contact us. I'll be happy to accommodate in any way that I can. Thank you so much. We'll see you next week. Bye.